What up, you guys? It's your girl, Jasmine. I am back with another YouTube video. Before we get any further into this video, I need you guys to please hit that thumbs up button and comment on this video. The more that you guys interact with my videos, the more YouTube is going to show this video to more and more people. Okay, so let's get the algorithm ticking. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button because y'all already know you're gonna like what I have to say anyways. So you might as well just go ahead and hit the thumbs up button now so you don't have to worry about it later. Okay, so today is rest day. I woke up super sore, like shoulders on fire, glutes on fire. Like I was so sore. Like it was one of those days, it was one of those mornings where I just kind of had to lay in the bed and brace myself for the pain that I'm about to endure when I get up to go to the bathroom. It was definitely on that level. Okay. So I was like, you know what? It's Sunday. Let me take today off. Like, why not? So I took today off and I kind of like the idea of having Sundays off. So I may try to incorporate Sunday as my automatic rest day. Maybe even like Saturday, Sunday. So like 2 days off consecutively. Like I might have to start trying to swing that into my weekly schedule. We'll see how it goes, right? But okay, so for breakfast, I am eating my Kite Hill yogurt, Greek yogurt, plain flavor. I sprinkled some maple syrup in there, lots and lots of blueberries, you guys, and my granola, and it's so good. This yogurt has really grown on me, you guys. Like when I first started eating it, it's pretty nasty, but I feel like it's just one of those acquired tastes where it's just kind of like the more you eat it, the more you like it. Like it's crazy. I know. So if you're looking for a vegan protein, a plant-based protein, definitely go ahead and check out that Kite yogurt. Maybe you could do like some agave. I never use agave, but I know people use agave as a sweetener. I love maple syrup, so I use maple syrup, but it's really up to you on how you want to sweeten it if you choose to go the non-dairy Greek yogurt route. So, okay. This morning, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I think is just a topic that a lot of us sleep on, but is super true. Okay. Learning how to keep your energy to yourself and only giving your energy to people who are worthy of it. That's so deep. Like, I know. I can't believe that. I know. It is such a deep conversation. And I'm like, you know what? It's girl talk. So let's go ahead and get into it. Like, I think the reason why I have such high energy, like for the most part, unless I'm like stressed out about something, which is very rare these days, I used to always be stressed out. I used to always freak out over like the smallest thing could happen. And I'm like on 0 to 100, like real quick. But as I've gotten older, as I've stopped being around a lot of people, my energy be like up here, like most of the time. Okay. Some days are just not my day, but most of the time I am full of energy. And not only do I think it's because I work out and I'm vegan, I know it's because I'm very selective on who I give my energy to. Okay. So you guys have heard me say like, I'm solo dolo, like 9 times out of 10, I'm by myself. Okay. I don't have too many friends. I don't even say too many, but like, honestly, I don't really have any. I low-key, it's not that I'm embarrassed to say that because I'm not, but it's like when you tell people that you don't have friends, you're going to get this look like, and what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? It's like most people don't understand why someone would choose to not have friends. And it's definitely a choice. Okay. I have the option to have friends. Let's be clear. It's definitely a choice. But the universe has not blessed me yet. It's going to happen. I'm manifesting it. I know it's going to happen. But the universe has not blessed me yet with a group of women who are secure in themselves and know how to support other women who may be doing better than them. And I think that can be, and when I say better than them, it's not just like, oh, So you think you're better than people? No. Better than them could mean maybe financially, maybe business wise, maybe fitness wise. Like, it's all, there's categories to this shit. It's not just like as a whole. But a lot of times women in particular are very insecure. The women that I've come across, who I've dealt with, who I've had dealings with, who I thought were my friends years ago, were very insecure people. Okay. And when you are dealing with women who are insecure, it trickles into the friendship. And they may not even, the insecurities may not even start with they're insecure with you. It's always internal. It's something that they're dealing with, but it trickles into the friendship. Okay. That's what has happened to me. And then the thing is, on top of that, I didn't realize a lot of the signs before it got to the big blow up that it got to. Okay. Now I know what the signs are when someone's not really a friend. So I know what to look out for. I was very sheltered growing up. I would say I was very sheltered. I grew up very sheltered. I didn't have too many friends growing up either. I didn't see a lot of things, didn't witness a lot of things. My family was very, very small. It was just me, my mom, my brother, and my grandma. Very small, 4 of us. Okay. That was my family for like years and years and years and years. Like, I didn't have aunties and uncles and cousins and cousins and large family cookouts and family reunions. Like, I never came from any of that. Okay. It was just the 4 of us all the time for holidays, vacations. It was always the 4 of us. Okay. So like I said, my circle has always been very, very, very small. So I didn't see or witness a lot of things when it came to dealing with people. And I think because my family circle was so small, I think that as I'm reflecting back on my life and like why I put up with certain things, I think I desperately wanted friends because I didn't have a large community of people to talk to regularly like someone would have if they came from a big family. So me internally, like, I wanted friends. Like, I wanted large groups of people to hang out with. I always felt like I needed to be around people. And when I had that feeling inside of myself, then it's like you start attaching yourself to people who are not necessarily people you should be attaching yourself to. Right? Because we all have demons. We all have skeletons in our closet. No one's perfect. I'm not perfect. But having that character trait, it's now I'm trying to get around people who I shouldn't be trying to get around, but that's because I'm trying to fill a void within myself. Okay. And so by doing that, things just started spiraling out of control as far as dealing with women who weren't really my friends for the right reasons, who were my friends maybe, but once I started becoming an entrepreneur and I started blossoming into the woman that I am today, they started to see how I'm changing and yet they're not. So that always caused problems in the friendships that I had at the time. And that takes a lot of energy when you're dealing with people who are toxic, when you're dealing with people who play funny games. It takes a lot of your energy because now you're like anxious and you're trying to figure out, well, we were good yesterday and now today you're mad at me. What did I do? It takes a lot of your energy. And then when your energy is constantly being taken, you don't have any left for yourself. On top of that, I used to work a job that I absolutely hated. So that took a lot of energy, okay? Walking into a job every single day, being miserable as hell, and then leaving, my energy was depleted. Like, there was no more energy left for myself. Like, I was worn the fuck out emotionally, physically, just worn out. So I had no energy for myself. I had nothing to give myself because I'm giving it to this job that I hate. I'm giving it to these friends who aren't really my friends. Now I have no energy for myself. So I say all of this to say that you have to be really, really, really selective of who you choose to give your energy to. When you start giving your energy away, you're losing energy for yourself. And a lot of times people see how much positive energy you have, and they don't have that, and they want it. Okay. And because they see that you're vibrating high, they see that you're always happy, they see that you're always excited. Sometimes that attracts people into your life who really shouldn't be there, who are literally just there to drain your energy, to take from you. And I'm not even saying, sometimes people will take from you financially, they're using you for that. But a lot of times people are really using you for your energy. Because like I said, most people don't have energy. A lot of people work jobs that they hate. Okay. A lot of people don't have goals. So therefore, they don't have this high vibrational energy that you have daily. Okay. So they want it. They want some of that for themselves. And it can be very, very toxic. And when you're dealing with that, now you can't focus on yourself and getting yourself to the next level because you're constantly giving your energy away. And I used to want to be accepted by people. I used to want desperately for people to like me. I used to care about what people thought about me. I really did. But I went through an isolation period, maybe like right after COVID. And long story short, what happened with that was I started OnlyFans, and people at work somehow found out. I'm not gonna say somehow because I know how people found out, but people found out I was doing OnlyFans. And a lot of people had a lot of negative things to say about it. A lot of people were not very supportive of the fact that I was doing OnlyFans because it's like people think that you're doing porn on it. Like that was the stigma. Like even though I'm a solo creator, people assume that because I have an OnlyFans, I'm getting like gangbanged by like 30 people. Like that's just the automatic assumption. So I was called all types of names, you guys. I was called a whore. I was called a prostitute. I was called desperate. I was called a porn star. Like I was just called a lot of different things. And like I said, having that need to have people like me, having that need to care about what people thought about me, it really put me in a dark space because now like people don't like me because I'm doing OnlyFans. And it's like, oh my gosh, like all these negative opinions about me. How am I going to function? Like I really was put into like an isolation period. So I had to learn how to be comfortable with myself. I had to learn how to stop caring what people thought. I knew I was going to get to this money. Okay. I'm just keeping 100 with you. I heard women were making $50,000 a month and I was like, well, shit, where do I sign up? Like that was my mindset. Like it is what it is. I hate my day job. So what's up? Like, let me shake some too. Like, I'm gonna keep 100, y'all. So that's why I started OnlyFans in the first place. I didn't want to work anymore. And I was then trying to figure out a business to start years before COVID even took place. So OnlyFans, it just kind of fell into my lap, to be honest with you. So, going from always being around people because you're at work for 8 or 9 hours a day, and now I'm by myself at home, having friends who I would talk to, and now people don't agree with what I'm doing, to now I have no friends. It really made me self-develop. It really made me be comfortable in my own skin, which is something I never experienced before. I always needed approval from others. Now the only approval that I can get is the approval of mine. You get what I'm saying? And it taught me a lot about myself, being by myself for all that time. Like, my friends and stuff, everyone still worked. My family still worked. Everyone still had to go to work. So I couldn't just text people throughout the day and be like, hey, what's up? Because everyone's at work. I'm at home. Everyone's at work. So I learned a lot about myself by being by myself for all that time running my OnlyFans business. And now that I've gone to counseling, I've done the work on myself mentally, and I've healed my traumas, and I've learned a lot about myself, I realized that the only person that I need is myself, which is not something I ever realized before. I always needed to be around other people. Always, always, always. I always needed to have friends. I always needed to be in a relationship. And now, like, it's just a totally different person. And having this mindset now, I've accomplished so much more than what I would have accomplished if I was constantly chasing around girlfriends who really didn't want the best for me in the first place. So when people say they don't have friends, you have to understand, is it really them? Like, are they the problem? Or is it a choice to preserve their energy. See, I don't think a lot of people look at it like that. And for me, it's a choice. I have people I can text to go get a drink with. I don't drink, but to go to happy hour with. I have people I could text and be like, okay, let's go see a movie or let's go do that. I have those things, but I choose to spend time, most of the time, by myself. Not every now and again, I do go out. Like, there's nothing wrong with hanging out with people and, you know, getting out of your bubble. I do go out. But I do also spend most of my time by myself because I want to preserve my energy. I want to give my energy to myself so that I can work on my goals and achieve what it is that I want to achieve. I'm all about manifesting, okay? I just manifested this life that I see in my future. And I would rather give all of my energy to that than to people who are only around me because they see a benefit for being around me. And that's what I experienced in the past. And I realized, like I said, I know there's women out there who are not like that. Okay, I'm never going to say all women are like that because that's not true. Not all women are catty. Not all women are immature. Not all women are unprofessional. And I think as women, we get a bad rap for that because there's so many women who are like that, that it's like we all get lumped into this category of like, oh, all women are like that. And I can't stand that. It irritates me when people say that because I'm not like that. I'm a genuine friend. If I care about you, I really care about you. I'm going to hype you up. I'm going to support you. And that's what I was doing with the friends that I thought I had. If they had a business idea, I was 1,000% down with them. I supported everything that they had. I would give them ideas. I would share their posts. I would be their first customer, their first client. Like, I went hard for those women who were in my life at that time. I would give birthday gifts, celebratory gifts. Like if they accomplished something, like I was really like their number one fan. But when it's time to be my number one fan, everybody gone. No one is trying to root me on. No one wants to cheer me on. You call them or they call you, you answer. If I couldn't answer, I call them right back. When I call, they don't call back. You get what I'm saying? Things were never equally yoked, but it was always like that. I just, at the time, just desperately wanted friends. So I ignored a lot of those signs. But I know that, you know, eventually when the universe sees fit, I will be acquainted with women who are like me, who know how to support me, just like I'm going to know how to support them, who know how to be in the presence of someone who's doing better than them financially or who's doing better than them in whatever aspect, right? Not everyone can be around people who are doing better than them. A lot of people have like really bad egos or really bad pride. So it's not that they don't like you. It's that they just don't know how to be around someone like you because that's not normal, right? Most people aren't doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Most people are living day to day. If you were to ask most people where do they see themselves in 5 years, most people don't have an answer. When you tell someone that you want to be a billionaire, most people are looking at you like you're crazy because they're just trying to make enough money to pay their bills for the year. You get what I'm saying? So it's a totally different mindset. And I've learned that you have to be around like-minded people. And that's what I try to stress to you guys when it comes to your weight loss and fitness journey. It's you have to immerse yourself around people who are also trying to be on that same wavelength, that same frequency. Because if you are constantly around people who are overweight or obese and who don't want to change, they can't support you because they don't support themselves. You get what I'm saying? You are a reflection of the 5 people that you hang around the most. So that could either be a good thing or that could be a bad thing, which is why I spend most of my time by myself because I haven't been introduced to people who are on the same wavelength as me, who also want to be billionaires, who also want to own franchises, who also want to own properties. I haven't met those people yet. I have a mentor who is on a whole nother level than me, but that's it. Like, she's the only person I've encountered in my entrepreneur journey who is like on a whole nother level. I've never experienced that before with anyone that I've talked to daily. So I hope this video helps you guys. Just really be selective of who you give your energy to. There's nothing wrong with cutting people off or distancing yourself from people if you see that their personality doesn't fit yours. Don't feel bad. It's not about them. It's about you and what's best for you. You have to do what's best for you. You can't continue to live your life trying to please others, because then you're never going to be able to please yourself. You're never going to be able to do anything for yourself if you're constantly exerting your energy and giving it to people who are toxic. A lot of people are negative. A lot of people are very pessimistic. A lot of people never want to see the positive. Like, they always look at the glass as half empty instead of half full. And, you know, anytime you guys get into an argument, a lot of times people look at it like you're doing something to them. They don't see that it's really about you. They don't understand that. So just really be selective of who you give your energy to. Don't feel bad if you want to start cutting ties with people. It's about to be 2024. We're going into a whole new year. And at the end of the day, this is your life and what you want to do with your life, okay? And most relationships are temporary. Remember that. Most people are in your life for a reason and a season, okay? Most of the time, they're not meant to be with you 10 years from now. So keep all of that in mind. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you guys thumbs up and comment on this video if you have not already. Also, you guys, I have so many free things for you guys, so many free things. So if you go to my link tree, which will be popping up right around here, make sure you click on that. I have a free guide on how to lose 10 pounds in 30 days. I have a free monthly meal plan. I have a free 5-day vegan meal plan for those of you guys who want to eat more plant-based. And I also have a 30-day exercise workout regimen. All that stuff is free. You guys will see it on my link tree, so make sure you guys click that link. The link is also going to be down in the description, so you guys can check it out there. Download everything. It's 100% free. I worked really, really hard on it for you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.